Hello guys, I hope you're all fine. I'm in Shanghai. We are under extreme lockdown, which means I cannot even open my front door. So I've been wanting to do this video, this unboxing of my latest vintage bag. But you know, everything was crazy. I had to get things done at my job. So in the end, it's been pretty stressful. Just checking all the tasks that we have to do daily, and you know, daily communication with our building management. So now I have the time. It's a beautiful Sunday. As you can see, it's very sunny and bright, which, you know, breaks my heart because I have to stay indoors. But I have the chance to make this video for you. If you hear any noise, my Chihuahua Genju is around, so you will see his little feet going on my bedroom's floor. And Athme, my female cat, is here with me. She loves the sun, so she wants to have a suntan. So I am very much accompanied. Yeah, you little girl. She's an exotic, and she's a very chill out cat. So anyway, let me explain you all about this bag. So one of the reasons why I waited to film this video is because this is a navy bag. So it's kind of difficult when it's not sunny to show you the real color. It's a very nice dark navy color. I don't know if you can appreciate in the video. Navy is less common than black in vintage, so usually these pieces will be a little bit more expensive than black pieces, but I really love the contrast of the real gold, the yellow gold, with the navy. I think it looks pretty cool. It is lambskin and double flap. So I don't know if you can see the beautiful color. The interior is the same as any other classic flap, so you know, there's not many differences. Same color interior, same pockets, everything is the same. You have seen this all over the internet 1,000 times, so I'm not gonna bore you. But you can see this bag is in very good condition, and usually when I buy vintage bags, what I care is the structure of the bag. So I want the bag to be able to stand by themselves, you know, and to keep the structure. Some of them are a little bit like the structure is just coming rounder, so you will see the edges are rounder. And yeah, so that's basically what I look. Also, the lambskin bags, sometimes if you push a lot to close the flap, this panel of leather will be how do you say, this will be like more push into the inside, so it will not look like this, but you will see this part. You would need like some kind of insert to make it look like more structured. So also usually lambskin bags have some wrinkles or some scratches, which is, you know, totally normal if the owner has used the bag quite a lot. Especially at the back, you will see this wrinkle is pretty much unavoidable. That's when you open up the flap. But even in this one, it's in pretty good condition. And another point you have to check out, apart of, you know, doing your authenticity research and all that, the tarnish, how tarnished the chains are. And if you buy a light color bag, if you have color transfer, a lot of color transfer in the chain, because that's a little bit difficult to repair. So yeah, I'm super happy. This is my first small size. To be honest, my favorite size is the medium large. I'm quite a tall and big person, like strong build, so this one looks like a little bigger than a mini in my frame, which is nice because I mean it's a darker bag, so I would use it more for nighttime, or you know, but for every day I do prefer my medium large. If I can make a choice, I do prefer the medium large size. But now these small sizes are very popular. They're cute, and you know, there is not much difference of what you can fit in a medium large. There's not a huge difference, but I still prefer the extra room. But anyway, I saw this one and I fell in love because I wanted a navy one. I don't have any other vintage classic flaps in black, and I do think that, you know, the yellow gold with the navy complement each other very well, so that's my preference. I would say the chain is also a little bit shorter than the medium large, but you know, it has the same features. I do find this one is better proportion. The proportions of the bag are much nicer in the small size, but I do prefer my medium large. So you can see this bag has some here, some I cannot say defects, you know, this bag is pretty old, so when you buy a 90s bag, you know, you cannot expect everything to be impeccable, especially, you know, if the owner has used the bag, rightly so, right? But it's still in pretty good condition. You still see some puffiness in the quilts, which is cute. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. I wanted to share with you where I bought it. I bought it on Instagram. I follow this account called My Grandfather's Things, and she's a curator. She's a handbag curator. She's a handbag curator, and she's based in Hong Kong, and she's specialized in Dianas, but now she's bringing a lot of different vintage bags, different styles. So I highly recommend that you follow her. That is the shop, My Grandfather Thinks. She always sends very cute postcards, cards with information, you know, where you can follow her. So she's very generous with that. And then I wanted to share with you the accessories that I buy from her. So when you buy the vintage bag, you will get your bag together with a silk dust bag. And that is because Chanel dust bags are pretty rough and useless, to be honest. I have one around and I don't know whether to throw it away or keep it. So far I'm keeping it, but it's really useless and very bad quality. So she sends you your bag in a very nice and soft silk dust bag. And then you can buy from her an insert. This is called a Lionel, and she has different sizes depending on the bag size. And this this one is a soft Lionel because my bag has a good structure, but she also has the same product with a rigid like a hard panel here, so it will give even more structure to your bag if you buy one of those that, you know, are more this is like deepened, so you have lost some structure in the bag, then with a hard Lionel you can you know, it really looks much better. So I bought this because this is an old lambskin bag, so the interior is also lambskin, and you know, vintage lambskin is pretty delicate, so I wanted to take care of it, and I think it's so cute that she makes them in burgundy. So this is a Lionel in burgundy, size A1 for a small classic flap. Then what I buy from her is this little fluffy, and she also has different sizes. This is for storage. So what I do is I keep my chains out, wrapped in paper, and I put this little one, this fluffy one, is also made of silk, in the interior, so that way it protects the handbag, the interior of the handbag, and the structure. And then what I use, and this you can also buy from her, is this felt, and you just put it like this with a flap. I will show you how I do it, and then it protects this side of lambskin from the flap. So let me show you how I would just store my bag. So this is how I keep my bag. You put the felt like so, and you just try to get any kind of paper to wrap around your chains so they remain outside of the bag. And then I would use the silk dust bag. So let me show you. And the interior, so this felt goes like this, and so it protects not to have any marks from this top flap to this lambskin. So if I take it away, you can see that the fluffy is inside. So that's how I keep. I don't press the button. I think this button it can give you more trouble than benefit, so I always leave it loose, and that's how I would store. The Lionel I only use when I'm going out with the bag, when I'm going to use the bag. Otherwise I just use the fluffy to store, and you know, it helps this panel of leather from any marks from the double flap and the top flap. I think it's a great idea. You can buy from her. I don't have prices now, but you know, all this is handmade, just especially for her. So this is for free. You get it with your bag, the cards and information she gives you for free. And you can buy the felt, the Lionel, the insert, and the fluffy, the little cushion I have inside. You can buy from her. I think it's great, especially because vintage bags are, you have to be very careful with them because the lambskin is very delicate, so you have to be very careful, especially be very careful with your chains, because they can easily mark your bag, and they can also tarnish if they're out in the air, you know. Never store this bag in, you know, in a place where there's a lot of light. I have all my bags inside of my closet, so always try to have the same temperature. A little bit, leather is a little bit like perfume. You want a dark place. You want some place that you cannot get humidity. Always the same temperature. That's what leather likes. So try to have a stable room temperature, and you know, ventilation, because the leather has to breathe. And that's why I do not advise to keep your bags inside of boxes, because they can get the smell of the box. Vintage leathers do have a musky scent, so if it is something that you're very sensitive to, you're not going to like vintage bags, because they do have musky fragrance in them. I do like that. It doesn't bother me. It's like when you go to a library and you open a very old book, this kind of muskiness, that's the same scent that you get in a vintage bag. So I find it pretty precious and I do like it. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how she sends you all the products, so you can have a look how I receive it. She's very good at wrapping the bag, so you don't have to worry about that. She ships from Hong Kong, so she does have like a flat rate for shipping, and I think she ships all over the world. So you can check directly with her. This is not a sponsored video. This is the second bag I buy from her, and she's very good. I mean, she's a very easy person, very accommodating, when I import goods, when she has to send goods to mainland China from Hong Kong, is a pain, because China customs are very, very demanding. And she's always helping me with the documents, and whenever the customs guy asks me, oh, now I need this, she's always very easy to communicate with. So it's definitely a shop online that I do recommend buying from. Always do your due diligence, check your bags. If you're not sure, always ask for a second opinion. But I do think she's a trustworthy seller, so you can shop with no problems. But she has a lot of she has many customers, because she has very special pieces. So I would say you need to be patient with vintage. You need to know what you want and just be patient to wait for the right item to come by. Never buy something that you're not 100% sure of, because another one will come around. So don't worry about that. So thank you for watching. I really hope everyone is safe, from wherever you're watching this video. I know the world is going crazy. There's so many issues and so many serious topics that we're going through as humans. So I just do this video to entertain myself. I'm in full lockdown myself with my pets. It's like going back to 2020. So the restrictions are, I don't know whether I'm more tired now of them, and that's why I feel them worse, or that they are really worse. But it's getting exhausting. It's not good for mental health. I have a great sunny day and I cannot go out, and I've been locked we've been already 2 weeks. This is the third one. So, and we don't have any green light, ahead. The situation is pretty bad, and yeah, I don't think we're gonna be out in 2 weeks. So I still have quite a long time of lockdown. So I do these videos just to entertain myself. I hope that they're useful to you, and if you have any questions about how to buy a vintage bag, or any questions about the size of the bag or anything else, just hit me a comment, and please subscribe to this video. Also follow me on Instagram, because I try to post more often definitely than in YouTube with my handbags. I like to take pictures. I'm also a perfume lover, so if you like that, just follow me on Instagram. And yeah, otherwise, have a good one, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.